1st of April, 2186. I had a dream last night. Before me, a great labyrinth. And not what I normally wear. Not with dives. This was different. This labyrinth was on the way to a witch's lair. An evil. A different type of evil. This is against our enemies, but there's just felt something darker about this. A pure feeling of evil. I dropped down to this, and these weapons, I don't know these. These are new. And these enemies are none like I've fought before in my life. They reek of a blackness, of a void that's not there. I drop in and now I must navigate this. These weapons are new, not something I'm used to, and I'm throwing fire at our enemies. Fire from heaven? It's so strange. This is just so foreign to me. I drop in and this orb comes in front of me. This sphere, a summoning stone of some sort. Some enemies fall from it and spawn out of it, and I breathe fire upon them, and this weapon, I know this weapon for some reason. A hangfire, a pistol, a revolver of old times almost, but blessed and given to me? It's strange. And only 2 weapons that I have. No, 3. But the 2 I touched the most with this dream. Nemesis is the name of this other. Both of these weapons of fire. Of a holy fire, of something new, something blessed, but I know these. I know that I know these. I drop into this maze, this labyrinth as it is, and these enemies I go against, they want to kill me. They want to send me back and out of this place. And I know what I must do here. At the end of this great labyrinth, I must reach this heart to fight against this evil. A witch. A witch that must be slain. For the church, for the Vatican as it is, for light. God, I am fighting this evil as I'm down here. As the first summoning stone is wiped clean and destroyed, I can now use this power for myself. I enhance this circle, and these other spirits, they spawn in, and they are with me for this. I must get them to the end. I must get to them to the heart. Their sacrifice will be my path forward. It will be my way forward into this. This is just so different. What is this dream? I move through and I recognize and notice now, and I feel that I don't have the same as I did. I don't notice a cape on me. And my armor is new. It's a little lighter. It's different, to say the least, and instead of a helmet, I have this mask that I feel over my face. A mask of a butcher. I am a butcher in this place. Against the witch. Against her familiars. That's what it is. This witch and her familiars. She must be slaughtered. She must be wiped out from this place. Cleansed from this land. I progress forward. I try to find my way. More of these summoning stones show up. I work on all of them, and as I move through, our enemies grow. Their strength, their numbers, but these manifestations drop. But not from everyone. There's these clusters of witchfire. There's ammo that I can gather from the ground. Health. This corpse. This different letters. Charred bones and resources to be had and gathered. It's all for power for me. Not always here, but I can use this. These different skeletons and cultists, acolytes, these swordsmen, and then a drowned captain. Oh, this beast is far more powerful than the rest that I've taken on so far. This beast is hunting me. This beast is going to fight me tooth and nail. Its weapon is ranged. If I keep a distance, I can still aim for its head, but I can gather close. I can take on this beast. I can take on this familiar. There's these gunmen, and some with shields like a blunderbuss or like a machine gun type. But their shield is so difficult to get by. I must break that line of sight. I must get around. I must find the weakness of them. And I am throwing down these burning crosses and spitting fire on our enemies. And assassins are coming after me. But I am not faltering. I am progressing forward, but these shielded men, these shielded soldiers are blocking me the entire path. I must get past them. I must get around them. And some of these enemies, higher of rank, elites amongst their own being, amongst their own unholy brethren, I move through these stones. I am learning these stones, these summoning stones. They must be taken out first. But through the grace, I will, and I am doing this. And as I move through these healing orbs I gather, these different enemies, these bosses, a fallen slave, a gallantry slave. I apologize, this dream. This is new, but I know this. This is foreign, yet I've dealt with it my whole life. I have fought this battle again and again. I know this. I am so used to this. I've done this for years. I have fallen time and again from this. But I know this. I know every inch of this. I know this ability. I know my strengths. I have this fire. This ability of fire. I know that I could call upon the ability of water, of the earth, of the air, and all of it. I know all of this. But for this, I have this fire. My weapons of fire. My spells of fire. My abilities to burn our enemies, to burn these enemies, to find this witch, to set her ablaze. She must be judged. She has done unholy and dark things. And these different manifestations, these greater and elite enemies, they drop them. And I gather them. And I can feel my vitality grow. I can feel my spirit, my strength grow with each one. These fallen prayers spawn upon me. I move through this labyrinth, but I am not alone. These fallen prayers from these summoning stones that I use for myself spawn these holy spirits. They want to repent. They want to better themselves from what they were in this past. They are fighting for me. They are fighting for this church that This is so strange. I do not assault this heart of the labyrinth myself. No, they sacrifice their souls to be against this witch, to be in heaven, to be with God and this holiness. But I must clear their way. Moving through this labyrinth, I have cleared so much, but I have also been losing my way a little bit with this. This is so strange. I try to pull up a map that I should know, but it's foreign to me too. It's like it doesn't make any sense at the same time, but yet I know. I follow those with me. They move through this labyrinth. They move toward this heart. They know what must be done, and I follow their greatness and lead. And these crystals, damn the witch! Pain breaks my focus from these fake crystals. These manifestations, though, I know these. I should recognize these when one of the witches familiar in greatness has died. I know what must be done. I know that I must move through this. This excitement of this hunt. There's a witch to be said at the end of this that I know I will destroy. It has to be for holiness, for the church, for all that is with good and holiness in this life. And I will do this. I have died on these battlefields again and again. But I have a witch fire coursing through my veins, burning a great holiness, a great holy fire. I continue to move. These prayers and summoning stones, I round these corners and they are there. I've taken out 10 of them, 20, in this lifetime, 100, 1,000, I don't know. I just know my purpose. I'm finding these shards, this charred bones, these ashes, these different resources for myself. And I am pushing, and I am moving. I am feeling lost, but I know the end goal, and I will not be swayed and stopped through this. The witch's familiars, these fallen beasts. I move through. I am gathering my strength, my vitality, and all that I am increases with every step that I take, with every manifestation that I absorb, with everything that is good and holy. I am able to use it. I can now see the heart, her red heart of death through this labyrinth. And these bosses, they're trying to stop me. I am going to move through this labyrinth. One of the greatest of theirs, a swordsman. His name, I know his name. Diometer. I fight this great beast. I know I distract him from my enemies. Then the army broke through. Her gateway to her inner sanctum is opened, and now this witch will be had. I step to the portal, And I awake. I awake before the witch.